Hi everyone, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's christinamarialeifsdotter and I'm here today to do a reading for our gorgeous Gemini. Wow, we love Geminis, don't we? Great fun, super smart, quick talkers. Yeah, lots of ideas. In the pre-shuffle, the star fell out. Now, the star is actually the symbol for Aquarius, another fellow air sign, but it comes up in the reverse. So someone, it doesn't have to be you, could be somebody else in your life, is not their normal self. Now, this is a love reading. Did I say that? I'm saying it now. Welcome to gorgeous Gemini's love reading. Welcome to you, Gemini. Welcome to any cross watchers who are with us. And in the oracle cards, Path of the Soul. Card number 22, Cosmos of the Heart. Now, that's appropriate when we're doing a love reading. And in the yogic path, we got, I have to read it because I find it really difficult to say, but look at the beautiful card while I try to pronounce it. Svadhisthana, it's the sacral chakra. That's appropriate too for a love reading. Let's get on with it. A last little shuffle to see what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your love life. And off we go. The moon will soon be in Gemini. It's in Taurus for the moment. So probably most of us are feeling quite stable and grounded, in balance. No big shock waves of the emotions when the moon is in Taurus. But when it moves into Gemini, it will certainly affect you, Geminis, in a positive way. It should be too, because this makes most of us more quick to think and deduce and to be more lighthearted. After that, it's going to be in my sign, Cancer, and then we then we can get a bit heavy duty. Oh God, better to have it in the moon. Have the moon in Gemini. Sorry, talking back to front and inside out. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, totally doable. Get in contact on the email below, and there you will also find the address to my page and to my group. Remarkable Relationships is the page. Remarkable Relationships, Remarkable Life is the group. It would be brilliant if you felt like joining us there. Yeah, I was going to say to, excuse me, I have an allergy. Oh, it's itching. Oh. It costs €50 to have a reading, with the exception of if you come from Africa or India. With that kind of money, it just isn't accessible for a tarot reading. Don't let that stop you. Get in contact anyway, and I'll do my best to help you. And also during the reading, while I'm live, if you feel that you'd like to pose a question, either about the reading itself, or if you have questions of your own, feel free to write them down in the description box. And when I'm finished, I'll take a look at them. Now, let's see what we have here. The first thing I see is no Gemini. So where are you, Gemini? I have to put some messages coming in from family by the looks of it. Let's see here now. Strong communication around you. Here you are. Young woman between the age of 20 and 27. Possibly 28, depending on if you work on or if you function on a 7 or a 9-year cycle. That can differ between people. Most of us are on a 7-year cycle, which means you will be probably turning 27 in the summer, or 28. No, it's the other way around. 28 if you're on a 7-year cycle, and 27 if you're on a 9-year cycle. For goodness sake, I've done everything right this morning, but I can't talk properly. Okay, so what I see here too is a communication coming in from a man in Pentacles. Now, this is probably your lover. And he doesn't have to be an old man. He's just older than you. So if you're turning 28, he might be 30. So that's got nothing to do with him being old. He's just older. I think this is the man you want to have a family with. But it sort of makes you a little bit nervous. Well, Gemini is nervous at the best of times. Gemini is also nearly chronically independent. So to commit to relationships, it's really not your forte, but this is the right person. And as soon as you discover that, you will commit. I'm sure of it. He's reliable. He might not be the light of the party, being an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but he's the one that's going to be there for you when you need him. He's the one that's going to not take care of the family, but to help take care of the family, to foster a healthy, nice, congenial family life. It's not all bad. But I see that you've had some problems in earlier relationships where you've possibly been in relationships with abusive relationships. So I'm going to look a little bit closer at that, because I think the thing that makes you a little bit nervous too is that this King of Pentacles is not at all your normal type of man. What I do see, I'll just lay a few more cards. Wow. Okay. So what I do see is that there's a really strong soul connection between you. Really, really strong. This is you, this is him. But you need to do a bit of work. Well, probably you need to do a bit of that work by letting him in. It's not easy to be intimate with another person. And by intimate, I don't mean having sex. I mean letting somebody in all the way into our solar plexus and heart, where we dare to show our vulnerability and our weaknesses and strange things, quirks. I find that really scary too. And most people do. But with the right person, you're in a haven. You are in a haven with this man. You've never experienced it before. And neither does it looks here like you never really understood how bad it was. It's like self-denial, or you're a young woman, so you might not even have understood, depending on your background, depending on the type of family that you grew up in. Abuse can be the normal, but the consequences of that last relationship really, really had you rock bottom. And it's not completely over. As you can see here, these anxiety and depression cards, they're still active. Having said that, you are in the process of releasing all that gegamoya, all that shit. And you will be extremely happy with this man, Gemini. Here's your relationship. It could go to marriage, no problem. And look at these cards that came up next to the partnership card. The 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is pretty well the ultimate, not just in abundance in the form of money, but in happiness. So embrace it, my dear friend. This is so good. This is so good. And what you were waiting for something from family, right? Oh, I'd like to go to this one first, because I understand now that this is you. And this is you. You're not really yourself completely yet. You're still getting over the trauma of your last relationship. But we know that we can see here that you're well on your way to finding the air under your wings again and healing full out. Now I'm going to look at the contact with the family. What is that? Well, I think it's your parents. You seem to have both mum and dad in an air sign. So they're Geminis too, or Libra, or Aquarius, or a mixture. And they're saying it's not really time yet, but they will be getting in contact. So it seems like maybe you don't have contact with your family at the moment. Maybe a lot of this trauma that you experienced in your last relationship actually comes from home. That's what we were talking about when we looked at these cards, that it could be just, if we grow up with abuse, that is the normal for too many of us. And in knowing that, or just understanding that dynamic's not good, I think you've broken with your family. You've broken the communication with your family, but they will be back. Your dad is going to get in contact with you. So that's good. That it's going to take a little while. He's not going to call today or tomorrow. And as long as he waits with contacting you, you can, in the meantime, keep healing and open up for your King of Pentacles, because he's a good one. He's a keeper. Let's have a look at the Oracle cards. And you had Cosmos of the Heart. You're now being called to embark on a new path in your journey. This is an inner path. It's the path of your heart. It's here where you are discovering your greatest strength of all, that deep connection to your higher self and inner guidance. Nice. Others may be surprised by your choices. They may even react strongly to them. Do not allow this to stop you. Send those individuals loving energy and continue on letting your heart direct the way. Take note of the synchronistic events occurring around you as life unfolds in its own divine way. Beautiful. And we also have the sacral chakra, the Svadhisthana. Yeah. All right. Sacral chakra, the chakra of creativity, abundance, and pleasure. Let these words be your mantra. Find what fills your cup and pour it all over the canvas of life. This is the time to put your creative projects first, the very ones you've had on the shelf for months. This is also the time to work on shifting your relationships with money and see it as an energetic tool that can bring you great freedom. This is also the time to focus on pleasure. What makes you feel turned on? Learn more about Tantra and cultivate Shakti, the divine feminine energy within. Dance around your living room and luxuriously oil your body. That was oil your body. Treat yourself the way you would a lover, for you are life's greatest love. That's so beautiful. And what a magnificent way to heal, to show yourself self-love. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please share if you know somebody who would benefit by listening to this love reading. And a thumbs up and a subscription would help me immensely. Thank you very much. Love and light.